Hi, here's a quick product walkthrough of our Creative Generator tool. As a publisher, now you can switch from publishing into agentic buying at the bottom left corner. When you switch to agentic buying portal, you're taken into this view where you can use our Creative Studio to generate banners, MRECs, full screen videos, as well as playables. Videos and playables are coming over the next couple of weeks, but I'll show you a sneak peek demo as I'm walking through the portal. Let's jump ahead and create an MREC. I will create a Mahjong Master MREC and pre-select it. We can define a prompt in whichever style you want it for seasonal, like if you want some different background and whatnot. I'll keep it as simple as it is right now. So what's happening on the background, we launched our agents, and first we are going and getting all the information about the specific advertiser, the specific, we're making sure we're collecting all the branding and marketing content. We are generating everything and putting it together using our coding agents. Let me show you an example of something that I've already generated over the past couple of minutes. So here's an example of a blocky puzzle. This is a game that we have, and we pre-generated creatives for it as well using our agents. As you can see, I have four different agents, four different creatives. And when you switch between different creatives, you have the agents on the right side, which you can use to update the creative itself. Here, I asked it to change the play free button to download now, and you can see it says download now, and here we don't have anything yet. So we can change the background image, you can move anything around, you can also regenerate it from scratch. So maybe for the demo purposes, I can say, let's make a button purple, right? And yeah, so as soon as I do that, it launches an agent that goes and starts generating it. As you can see, both Mahjong Master and Blocky are now doing some work. It usually takes a couple of minutes for it all to complete. So while it's doing that, let me show you how our playable tool works. Here's an example of App Store Mahjong Master that I've preloaded, and I can go into our playable generator tool, and I can add my Mahjong Master. I can send the URL, and what it's doing now is created the page for it, and we can start a new campaign, say summer campaign. I'll start it off. It will take a couple of minutes. Again, it's doing something very similar to how our banner and MREC generator is working. What it's doing is obviously it's collecting all the data. It's trying to get enough context for it to generate the first the brand kit. Then it will think about different types of playables it can generate. So while it's doing that, I'll show you something that we already have built with our Blocky, right? Example that I had in the other screen. We have Summer Excitement campaign that I launched 5 hours ago. We have a brand kit that was generated. It was able to pick up the different colors, the styles, how the game looks right now. It created a strategy on what it's supposed to do, and you can see how agent was working on the left side here. And it selects a portfolio of 3 different playables that it came up with, and here are the playables themselves, right? So you can see that playable on the left is quite simple. It's just something that actually can be played. The playable on the right is something more creative, right? And it's a bit divergent. What you can do then as well, you can have a QR code if you want to feel how the playable looks and feels at the on the actual device, right? You can try that. We have a loading screen, you have an intro screen, you have different levels, you have win state, lose state, and the end card. And for all of them, you can use the agent to update and change anything you want within a playable itself, or across the board. So maybe I can go and show you what it's done with Mojo Master, and it's still pulling some data. It usually takes a couple of minutes because this is a heavier task. So you can see that blocky puzzle is now done, and we were saying the button should be purple, and you can see that it actually turned the button into purple color, and it works. So obviously the idea here is that we can use these agentic systems connected all across the board, and it just works magically. Oh, I was going to show you the Mojo Master and the creatives that it generated over here, and here are a couple of examples of how it would look like. It generated a brand kit. As you can see, it pulled the data. It was able to get the colors and brand itself, the style, what we want to do, what we don't want to do. And once we approve, it starts thinking about the strategy itself. Oh, while I was talking, it created a strategy and it says, okay, what it should do, how it should feel like, and it goes into the next screen and actually starts creating a creatives. And that process usually takes 10 to 15 minutes, but it generates those 3 creatives that you've seen with the Blocky app. So, okay, thank you, everyone.